You know that feeling, right? You've had a really tough day, something emotional happens, and boom, all you can think about is one specific food. It feels like this deep, primal instinct, almost a reflex. But what's actually going on in your head? Well, that's what we're going to get into today. Why that comfort food really does feel like a warm hug for your brain.
I mean, it's pretty much a universal thing, isn't it? You struggle through a hard day, and the only thing that sounds good is something cheesy, carby, or maybe super sweet. Let's be honest, nobody's craving a kale salad when they feel stressed out. And there's a reason for that, a reason that goes way deeper than just what tastes good. Just think about it for a second. The mental drain after a long exam finally hits, and your first thought is that one specific meal from your go-to takeout place. Or, hey, maybe you have a fight with someone. You feel that spike of emotional distress, and suddenly the freezer starts calling your name. And when life just feels like it's all too much, it's that warm, familiar thing, like mac and cheese or a simple bowl of soup that you find yourself turning to. So if any of this sounds even a little bit familiar, I want you to know that's not random at all. Your brain is running a very precise, very ancient program, and it's designed to do just one thing: help you feel safe.
Okay, so to really get this, we have to start with what's happening inside your brain when you're stressed. It's all about a search for fast, immediate relief.
And what's the game plan inside your head? Well, it's actually a super simple 3-step process. First, stress hits. Bam. Your body gets flooded with all these stress chemicals and everything tenses up. Step 2, your brain immediately goes into problem-solving mode. It's looking for the fastest way possible to calm everything down. And step 3, it remembers what's worked before. And comfort food, that's a quick, reliable fix. So how does it actually do that? Well, on a purely chemical level, all that sugar and those carbs, they give you a really quick jolt of energy. They also help boost those feel-good chemicals in your brain, which creates a temporary sense of well-being. And beyond that, just the act of eating something warm and familiar sends this powerful "you're okay" signal straight to your nervous system. But this is where it gets really, really interesting. It actually goes even deeper than just brain chemistry. There's this incredibly strong link between food, our memories, and our basic fundamental need to feel safe. This right here, this really nails it. That bowl of pasta isn't just about the flavor you're tasting right now. Nope. Your brain is diving into this whole library of memories that are tied to that exact food. It's literally remembering. So, what's it remembering? Well, for most of us, our biggest comfort foods are tied to moments like these. Meals from our childhood, food from family get-togethers and holidays, or maybe times when someone took care of you when you were sick. Every single bite taps right back into those old feelings of security and just belonging. Now, let's zoom out to the deepest, most fundamental reason this all works. Because this isn't just about your personal story, it's about our story as a species. This is an ancient, hardwired survival signal. I mean, this connection goes way, way back. For almost all of human history, finding high-calorie food wasn't a treat. It was survival. It meant you had resources. It meant you were secure. So even now, in a world where food is everywhere, your brain is still running that ancient software. It sees rich, filling food, and it logs it as a major survival win. So that wave of calm that just washes over you when you eat your favorite comfort food, that is not just in your head. It's a very real, very physical thing that's happening. It's the actual feeling of your nervous system shifting out of high alert and into a state of rest. You know exactly what this feels like, right? Your shoulders, which were kind of hunched up by your ears, finally drop. Your breathing, which was probably shallow and fast, starts to get slower and deeper. Your whole mood just softens, and you get this sense of being grounded, of being back in your own body. That's what safety feels like. And this brings us to what might be the most important point of all of this. It's about reframing how we think about this instinct. Because for way too long, we've been told that it's some kind of personal failing. Okay, so this is crucial. We need to flip the script. What we often call weakness is actually your body trying to regulate itself. What feels like a lack of willpower is really just your brain seeking safety. And what you might beat yourself up for as a mistake is actually a deeply ingrained human instinct for self-soothing. Please hear this. That urge is 100% human. It's a sign that your brain is trying to take care of you. The only time it can become an issue is when that's the only tool in your coping toolbox. But the instinct itself, that's not the problem. If you take just one thing away today, let it be this. At its absolute core, comfort food works because it sends the simplest, most powerful message your stressed out brain needs to hear.
You are safe right now. It just cuts through all the noise, the stress, the fear, and delivers that one essential piece of information. And sometimes in this crazy, complicated world, that simple feeling of safety is exactly what your nervous system is looking for.